You won't believe what these drivers did when faced with the worst parking jobs. Caught on camera. We've all been there. You pull up to your house, ready to relax, someone has completely blocked your driveway, or you're trying to find a spot at the grocery store. And one car is taking up 3 spaces. It's infuriating, right? Well, today we're not just getting mad, we're getting even. I've scoured the internet to find the most creative, hilarious, downright genius. From simple notes to elaborate pranks, these people took matters into their own hands. This is Idiots in Cars number 34. If you're new here, we do this every week, so hit that subscribe button right now so you don't miss the next one. Alright, kicking things off with a classic problem, that makes my blood boil, and I know it gets to you guys too. Picture this, you've had a long day at work, pulling onto your street, dreaming of kicking your feet up, and bam! A shiny silver sedan parked across your driveway, completely blocking you. Ring cam shows the homeowner, let's call him Dave, just staring in disbelief. He honks the horn. Nothing. He waits 5 minutes, 10 minutes, still nothing. You can see him pacing on his lawn, fuming. Dave disappears into his garage and returns with a massive roll of industrial plastic wrap. He starts at the front bumper and begins wrapping around and around the car. The wrap sticks to itself, making a see-through cocoon. He keeps going, uses the entire roll. The car ends up mummified. He wraps it over the roof, under the chassis, around the mirrors. An hour later, the car owner strolls back. Confusion, shock, then the slow, painful realization. Dave watches from his window, satisfied. Revenge achieved without touching the car. This next one takes us to the battlefield of every weekend, the crowded grocery store parking lot. You know the scene. It's absolute chaos, cars circling like vultures, people darting out without looking. So imagine the pure rage you'd feel when you finally spot an empty space, only to see a single, solitary minivan parked directly on the white line, taking up not 1, but 2 prime spots right near the entrance. The person filming this was clearly on a mission for justice. Instead of just sighing and driving away, they decided to deliver a dose of instant karma, not just for milk and eggs. They have a plan, a beautiful, simple, and hilarious plan. It involves the unsung hero, the shopping cart. Our hero starts gathering all the stray carts, the ones left in empty spots, on the curb, halfway in a bush. He methodically, and with incredible precision, begins to build a fortress of shopping carts around the double-parked minivan. It's not just a random pile. It's a carefully constructed cage, linking them wheel to basket. He creates a perfect rectangle of carts, front, back, one side, the other, completely boxing the vehicle in. There is absolutely no way for the driver to get in, let alone drive out, without moving every single cart. It's a non-violent, non-damaging, but incredibly inconvenient lesson. The final shot is a wide view of the minivan, sitting alone in its shopping cart prison. The filmer gives a little chuckle and says, "Hope you have time to put your carts away." It's so simple, yet so effective. You just know the driver came back out, arms full of groceries. They wanted 2 spots, and now they have about 20 shopping carts to deal with. That's what we call karma. Some parking lots try to be helpful. They have those smaller spots labeled compact car only, but there's always that one person, my gigantic oversized SUV that's basically the size of a small apartment. This next clip is dedicated to that special kind of idiot. Enter our prankster, Intrabridar, armed with cones and water-soluble paint markers. This isn't about revenge, this is about education. If the driver can't see the painted lines, maybe they need the lines to be a little more three-dimensional. They redraw the spot perfectly around the ridiculous park, tracing tires, under bumpers, along the sides. The SUV is inside its very own cone-enforced space, with "compact" written huge behind it. When the driver returns, they won't miss the message. Creative justice at its finest. Chapter 4. We all have that one neighbor. You know the one. It's not a one-time mistake, it's a lifestyle. Their weapon of choice? A simple piece of sidewalk chalk with a mischievous grin. The filmer draws a neat circle around the offending tire. It's like marking evidence. Inside the circle they write, "Is this hard?" It's not aggressive or destructive, but impossible to ignore. The next day, it's parked perfectly. The chalk is gone, but the lesson stuck. Sometimes you don't need a grand scheme. You just need chalk and a question that cuts to the heart of the problem. It's a subtle, witty, Incredibly effective way to deal with a neighborhood nuisance, with a little wink and a nod. Okay, this next one is for anyone who's ever been completely and utterly blocked in. After waiting forever, our hero documents everything and has a removable vinyl made. I park like an idiot. With ninja stealth, they place it right on the roof, where the driver won't see it immediately. The driver goes to the store, heads home, hits the highway, all while broadcasting their parking failure to the world. There are certain things you just don't block. A United States mailbox is protected by federal law. The carrier could have skipped it but chose strategic inconvenience instead, clever over angry. An hour later, they circle back. The truck is gone. The carrier delivers the mail, right then.
Owner, is there anything for me? Carrier, deadpan. Oh, I'm just getting to this block now. Someone was parked in front earlier, so I had to circle back. Good thing you moved.
The embarrassment hits. Their selfish move caused their own delay. A subtle professional lesson in cause and effect. Chapter 7. Sometimes the most effective form of justice comes from the most unexpected place. This isn't about angry adults or elaborate pranks. It's about the pure, unfiltered creativity of children. One afternoon, armed with sidewalk chalk, they decided to redecorate. Not the car, the pavement around it. They drew a huge, elaborate garage around the car, complete with a sign that said, "Bad Parking Garage." Giant arrows, playful labels. The message couldn't be clearer. Flowers, rainbows, smiley faces, even a racetrack detouring dramatically around the offender. It was a community project, pure joy, zero malice, maximum point made. The owner comes out to a spectacle, an entire street that's a testament to their bad parking. They couldn't be mad. Who gets mad at kids drawing with chalk? All they could do was drive away through a rainbow of artistic critique. You can bet they thought twice about where they parked the next day. It was playful, hilarious, and unbelievably effective. Here we go again, back at the grocery lot, the scene of so many parking crimes, multiple spaces and a fire lane. Come on, the solution was simple. A single shopping cart and a zip tie. Loop through the cartwheel and the door handle, pull tight, click, zero damage. Easy to cut. But not without a tool most people don't carry. The note read, "You parked in a fire lane and took up 3 spots. Please be more considerate. You'll need scissors to remove this cart. Have a nice day." It forces them to stop and confront the situation. The perfect blend of polite and passive-aggressive. The assigned spot thief strikes day after day. It's infuriating. This time, the note goes where they must look. The driver's side mirror. Thoroughly taped over the mirror. Illegal and unsafe to drive like that, so they have to remove it. "Hi, we meet again. You're in my spot. Again. Since you seem to like it so much, I'm thinking of charging you rent. That'll be $50 per day. You can leave the cash here tomorrow, or park in your own spot." The balance of humor and seriousness is perfect. Not just a complaint, a final warning. The war is about to end. And for our final clip, we have a prank so perfectly executed it deserves a standing ovation. A group of friends spots the risk-taker, calls a tow truck buddy, and sets the stage. No real tow, just a show. They wait. Tension climbs. The owner returns, carefree. On cue, the truck arrives and puts on a convincing performance. He freezes, then sprints. No, wait, that's my car, don't tow it." The driver cracks a smile, points at the cameras. Realization and relief flood in. He laughs, embarrassed, and totally gets that he deserved it. All the fear and lesson of getting towed, with none of the financial pain. And there you have it. Those were the best bad parking revenges caught on camera. From being completely wrapped in plastic to getting a custom-drawn parking spot. Creative, memorable, and non-damaging. Which one was your favorite? Let me know below. Smash like, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications. We're back every week. This was Idiots in Cars, number 34. See you in 35. Until then, park between the lines, don't block driveways, and don't be that guy. See you in the next one.